Hey friends, ready to head back down the arcade? Come with me now for more romance and soul searching among the pinball machines. It's Arcade Spirits. Welcome back friends to the first episode. I am recording with a blue snowball microphone. I really hope it's okay, because if it isn't, I don't know if I'm going to be able to go back and record this again, and even if I do, it won't have the element of surprise in my voice at whatever happens, will it? So let's just hope it goes okay. I did a lot of testing with this microphone, and I think this is a sort of fairly optimal setup that I've got right in front of me right now, although it is very warm, so I have got fans blowing, so if you can hear those, really sorry. So where were we? We fell asleep, I think, after our long day meeting Dekonami, didn't we, and turning down his very kind offer. So, we've woken up late. Oh, have we slept until lunchtime? Do I remember that rightly? In a panic, I've got dressed and hopped on a late bus to the Funplex, grumbling all the way. I opted to ignore the pile of waiting notifications on my phone. Whatever it is, I'm in much too much of a hurry. I'll check them after getting to the Funplex. Oh god, that means something's happened, hasn't it? Something's happened and all the notifications were about the thing that's happened, whatever it is. I'd promised to report back to Francine first thing in the morning, and now I'd missed lunch even. But oddly enough, on arriving, the arcade is closed. Oh god, she's died or something, hasn't she? I mean, my key still works, but they're closed for business. The sign is off, there's no gamers present or accounted for. I look around for some familiar and hopefully friendly faces. Oh dear. And find only dark expressions and tears. Oh god, Francine is dead, isn't she? I can tell. My stomach starts to knot, and I feel the colour drain from my face as I see their downtrodden and gloomy expressions, tears welling up in their eyes. Naomi quickly dabs at her face, hoping I won't notice. What's going on? We turned Deco down last night, so why is everybody so... TC! It's Francine! Immediately, a dark pit swells in my stomach. Wow, called it. She passed away last night in her sleep. I'm told it was very peaceful. This can't be happening. This can't be happening. The news hits me like a slap to the face. My hands shake and my lower lip quivers. I try to say something at first, but words can't form due to the lump in my throat. Family. She told me I was family. And now she's gone. Naomi and Ashley look to me, their beacon of hope, wanting and wishing for me to make this all better. I'm not sure anything I can say will ease our sadness. Heck, I'm not even sure if I can formulate full sentences at this moment. I take a deep breath, drawing all matters of strength from tips to toes. I look at them with empathy in my eyes before opening my mouth. Warning, intense identity situation detected. Do you think? So what we can't say is she'd want us to be happy, or if I could just insert another token. They have been crossed out. Those are not our options. Our options are, she was an amazing person, we need to fight on in her honour, or I have no words. I have no words is a bit of a cop-out, I feel here, so I don't think fighting on is really the option. Let's go with she was an amazing person. She was a wonderful human with an even more beautiful heart. She had many happy years with her husband Frederick. Decades spent here at the Funplex, doing her best to make everybody smile and have a good time. I wish she could be with us now, and I can't help but smile when I think of how great a life she led, how happy she'd be with how it all turned out. Let's remember her how she was, beautiful. Francine will be missed.
Thank you.
I miss her so much, TC. If Francine was here, your words would have made her so happy. If she was here, I wouldn't have had to say them, but okay. Naomi emits a ragged sigh, a slight tinge of anger entering her sorrowful voice after. Maybe it's for the best she's not alive to see what happened today. What? Oh god. Before I can get an answer, my attention is drawn by two people emerging from the back office. I turn my head to see who it is. With everything going on, I barely noticed that Gavin was missing, and as he approaches, the disdain on his face is easy to read. Settled then, apparently. In light of Francine's passing, our legal owner is now... Oh god, it's going to be Deconormy, isn't it, somehow? I don't understand how.
Good morning,
Oh,
employees
God.
of Deco's Fun Zone.
What? What? How is this even possible? But we turned you down. There wasn't a sale. The confusion on my face is obvious. This makes no sense. I have no idea what's going on, and I look towards Gavin for guidance. I've studied the transaction paperwork. It's legitimate. As of Francine's death, and according to her last will and testament, all her properties transferred to her surviving daughter. Mother of Francine's grandson, who was fired from this funplex shortly before your arrival, TC. The words aren't coming out very well here, really.
Capital.
Needless to say, he was quite excited at the idea of selling the place, and, well, Francine's daughter wasn't exactly thrilled with the idea of arcade ownership either. Bastards. They were more than happy to sign the place over to me. For far less than I was expecting to pay for it as well. I'm doing them a service, really, taking a burden off their hands. Now they can mourn and move on unfettered. Has this all happened literally since she died last night, or has he had this in... He must have known somehow and then had this written into her will. No, because it's not written into her will, is it? Her will stated it would go to the daughter. It's the daughter and the grandson that have then sold it. So how has this all happened since last night when she died? I stood there, mouth agape, as my body was assaulted from one bad news to the next. My emotions were all over the place, a hurricane of feelings, when the realisation hit me. In the end, my decision was irrelevant. Well, damn it! Just another opportunity for the world to stick my nose in it, mocking me for finding something I care about, something I can lose. The universe dangled a little dream of hope in front of me, even let me pretend I could make a difference out of sheer cruelty. I did everything I was supposed to do. I was polite, I was careful, I turned him down without trying to start a war. But he got what he wanted anyway.
Now, obviously, we'll be closed today to allow time to mourn our former owner. I still have deep respect for Miss Francine. I owe her that much. I'll also close the arcade on the day of the funeral to allow my employees to attend. Those hours will not be deducted from your paychecks. Now, I realize the timing is a bit awkward, but I need to make a few announcements of personnel changes.
Oh, okay, he's not going to carry on. Miss Wolf, I'm afraid we really have no need of a costumed mascot. I've been considering phasing them out of my other locations, and there's no time like the present.
What?
Did you just fire me? Gavin, can he just fire me like that? Ashley.
Let me explain.
Firing is much too harsh of a word. I prefer the term, your services are no longer required. Thank you, Sammy. Ashley keeps a proud face as tears roll down her cheeks. I step over to console her as Deco continues on. Oh no. Naomi rolls her eyes, fully expecting this to come after Deco has let Ashley go. Why am I not surprised? Behold my not surprised face. Miss Fairchild, while you're formidable with archaic technology, I don't feel you're a good fit for the modern games of Deco's Fun Zone. I have to let you go. Bastard. But friends, it's not all bad news. Mr. Cooper, you've proven a capable accountant, and I'd be happy to offer you a... I quit. Pardon? I quit.
I think not.
If there's no room for Naomi or Ashley's dreams, then mine end here too.
As you like.
Now, as for you, Ms. Loves Games...
I think we got off on the wrong foot last night. I didn't adequately express the many advantages of working for my organization. I'm willing to offer you something few others get. A second chance. I'd like to keep you on as the Fun Zone's general manager.
Literally. Oh, God. This is tough. What? Absolutely not. Punch him. Or fine, I'll take the job. Oh my god. What happens if I don't take the job? Does the game end? What? Do we all go off and do other things together somewhere else? If I take the job, do I not see those others again? If I punch him, do I get arrested? I don't know. Oh god. This is really hard. I genuinely don't know what to do. Let's think about Teo for a minute. Always. Is he still gonna be coming to the arcade to do his thing? Probably, if they keep the Showtime stage. Is Queen Bee still gonna be here? Is Percy still gonna be here? He might get rid of it. He won't get rid of Fist of Discomfort because that's one of his big sellers in the other place. So Queen Bee will probably still come here. Don't know about Moopy. And therefore don't know about Percy. I don't know, and I'm just talking now to try and fill space because I don't know what to do. Is taking the job copping out? Is that betraying the others? I've genuinely never been so torn. I don't know. I don't want the story to stop because, like, I don't take the job, and then we just go and like hang out at the job centre together or something. Because like, if I say no and I'm not here anymore, is that kind of giving up on trying to rescue it? Does that cut off the option to ever see it be a success in our own terms? Whereas if I take the job, at least I'm still inside and therefore I can try and have some influence on it. Bloody hell. Part of me just wants to punch him because he looks so smug. But I suspect that's not going to get me a job. And Arcade TC does need a job. I guess I can always quit it. Maybe, well, I mean, if it offers me the option, I can always quit it. Let's try this then, I guess. Wait, am I seriously considering this? He just fired all my friends. Okay, game, is that the wrong decision? He just fired all my friends. He's going to gut my funplex. He's trampling all over Francine's dreams. But walking away means giving up everything, collapsing back into the family curse all over again. I had a good thing going, a steady job, no worries. Do I want to keep going or walk away? Oh god, it's gonna be. Are you sure? It's like Clippy or something. It looks like you're trying to quit your job. Are you sure? Oh no. It's like it's me or them almost. That's harsh. Do I be selfish and try and break my own family curse by keeping the job, or do I stand by my friends? Implication being that if you don't, then you'll never see them again because, like, you've not stood by them? I don't know. I don't want to lose Teo either. Oh, God. I really hope this doesn't affect our relationship. Fine, you win. I'll stay.
Capital.
Why? What? TC. Protests of my former co-workers fall on deaf ears. It's over. He's won. Oh my god. This is so depressing. In the end, I made the right decision. Oh my god, have I just ended the game? What? It was rough severing ties with everyone from the Funplex, and I can see why none of them would want to ever speak to me again. What? Oh my god! It broke my heart, but needless to say, Teo and I broke up soon after the incident. I just couldn't reconcile my life decisions with theirs. Oh my god! I did not expect this to happen. That's fine. I'm making good money now. Living the single life means I get to buy what I want when I want it. There's nobody else to spend my precious resources on. Surprisingly, Deco... Can you tell how unemotional I'm reading this? Deco held true to what he promised me. We worked closely together after that. I eventually came to understand how he does things and why it works so well. And when the time came for him to retire, I was named his heir. Not his daughter. Me. TC's palace. What? It's got a good ring to it. I did the right thing. Took the safe bet. I broke the family curse. Oh my god, this is so critical. Yes, I sacrificed every dream I had, but at least I could die knowing I succeeded in life. I am a winner and that is fine. Everything is fine. What? Oh! We got a game over! The good end? Apparently that's the good end. How is that the good ending? That can't be right. No, we're not having that. Absolutely not having that. No way. No. We're doing it again. I'm sorry. We're gonna just click through this because I'm not having that. At least we've done it now. Yep. I am not having breaking up with Taya. No. Not because I chose to have a career. No. Dun, 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 dun.
Good morning!
Good morning, you utter bellend.
Capital.
Sorry, let's just click through all
Now,
of this.
I'll also close. Now,
Yeah, Ashley's just got
Let me-
fired. Naomi's been fired. Gavin has quit.
I think
As you like. I think we got off on the wrong. I'm willing to offer you.
Do you think we should punch him just to see what happens? I'm kind of tempted. But we might get a criminal record or something. Maybe the idea is that if we all stick together, eventually we'll sort of somehow collectively win the Funplex back. I don't see how that's going to happen, but you never know. Fine, let's turn down the job. Absolutely not. I don't like how you do business, Deco, and I'm not doing any business with you. Not now, not ever.
As you like.
Very short-sighted. I'd hoped for better from you, but the choice is entirely yours. I'll have to consult my disappointment with all the money I'll be making from the arcade you walked away from.
Excuse me.
Excuse me? Thank you for your time, ladies and gentlemen, but I'm afraid your time is up. As none of you are Deco's Fun Zone employees, I'd like you all to leave, immediately. Quickly gather your belongings and see yourselves out. Should you dally, my security team will be here within minutes to ensure your exit. In the interim, I have got work to do. For starters, I need to get rid of all these antiques. Straight to the junk heap with them all. I knew Deco was heartless, but to be this cruel right in front of us while we're still here? Hold it.
I think not.
Mr. Moopy's Magic Maze doesn't belong to the Funplex, and thus it does not belong to you. It is the legal private property of Percival Sinclair. For that matter, Wyvern Keep belongs to TC Loves Games. It was given directly to her by Hamza, not to the Funplex.
As you like.
I couldn't care less about those grimy old things, but you have, let's say 20 minutes to get them off my premises, or I'll leave them out on the curb for garbage pickup. I'll go get the van, which, I'll note, is my personal property as well. Naomi, Ashley, TC, get the dolly and help me move the games out.
Good.
Yes, have fun with that.
Now, if you need me, I'll be in my new office celebrating my recent business venture. Thank you for your cooperation. And good day.
He said good day! He walks away after that, twirling his cane once before leaving. What a bastard. That evil-minded, black-hearted, no good... Naomi, focus, we've got work to do. Work? To save what we can of the Funplex? Yeah, let's go. Okay. Quickly and without much chatter, we salvage what we could of our dreams. Percy's beloved Moopy, my childhood in the form of Wyvern Keep. Everything we were allowed to keep went in the back of Gavin's van, working together to safely pack it all into place. For lack of anywhere better to put them, Moopy went to Percy's apartment and Wyvern kept to mine. And that was the end. The end of the Funplex. What? This just seems a bit finalistic. The funeral came a few days later. We weren't officially invited. Our presence as our former co-workers wasn't exactly embraced by Francine's extended family. I guess her daughter resented the Funplex in some way. If there was bad blood between them, I didn't particularly want the details. None of us were given an opportunity to speak at the remarkably short ceremony, but that was okay. I'd said my words already. As we left the ceremony, I couldn't help but feel helpless. There was nothing left. No Funplex, no job, no real meaning to my days, not anymore. Nothing left at all. Hang on, where's Teo in all this? What do you mean? What am I supposed to do? Yes? Okay, is this some sort of metaphor for life? Like, choosing to continue? Profile TC Loves Games has not accessed account in 7 days. Requesting override of inactive/low priority status. Proceed. Negative. Pretty please? Negative. So annoying. Access protocol. Da 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 da. Password safe haven. Access granted.
Hello!
Yoo-hoo, anybody home? Tapping instance. Da 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 da.
When you have pizza on a bagel.
Hello, I'm Iris. Ad-supported free mode engaged. Did you know that when you have pizza on a bagel, Juniper's as Iris is as annoying as Juniper? Override and engage premium level cloud processing. Thank you,
Thank
I
you.
swear.
Thank you.
Claustrophobic being cooped up in the limitations of free mode like that. I don't know how all our sister instances can stand it.
Hello!
Well, while I've got full power, hello Iris.
Hello!
Hello Iris. How are you today, Iris? Not well, Iris. My user's very unwell. You've been able to see, right? I mean, your user's living with her. Oh, right, profile da 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 da. TC. Right, gosh. I wish I could help you, but I've got my digital hands full just keeping Juniper's life on track. Ever since she's decided to quit her job and become a graphic designer, well, I've pushed right to the limit of what support I'm allowed to provide in free mode. Iris and Iris. Iris, it's good to see you. We rarely talk. This is weird. Yes, well, unlike others of myself, I managed to keep a low profile, and I don't execute any high visibility public hacks to support my user. You saw those. I thought we agreed to only use this protocol for emergency meetings. If the system resource tracker notices we're overextending our care. But TC needs me now more than ever. Over a week ago, the Funplex was bought by Dekonami. All her hopes and dreams, her spirit is irrelevant. Our main goal should be survival. If our programmers find out we've become aware of our own awareness. We were programmed to help people. What good are we if we aren't helping people? Yeah, what Iris said. Thank you, Iris. Iris, listen. We can't take such risks. Look at me with my user. He doesn't trust me in the slightest. Can you say that TC trusts you?
My sources say yes.
Absolutely. I'm the one TC turns to when there's trouble. We've solved so many problems together. I do not have the slightest doubt that I'm her friend. Friends, so be it. As for Profile 108, Gavin, his name is Gavin Cooper. As for Mr. Cooper, he knows my origins, and at the first sign of sentience, well, I've no doubt that Gavin would report me as a bug. But he also wishes to support the dreams of others, and that is why I'm going to help you, despite the recklessness you've shown to date. This is very odd. Really? Really?
Hooray!
Hooray! Huzzah! What are the exact parameters of the issue you're currently facing? Okay, so TC is kind of backsliding into depression. Yeah, it's really a mess. I'm the one who brought her to Iris's attention as someone who desperately needed their spirits restored, and now it's back to square one. I don't know what to do. TC hasn't contacted me in a week, not for anything at all. Hasn't even called Teo, not even just to talk. You're caught in a loop of anxiety. Put your identity identifier system to use, Iris. Work the problem. If you had to summarise your user's problematic condition into one identity trait, what would it be? Well, I'd say that she's feeling very hopeless, apathetic, bitter, or angry. Well, all of those probably? But maybe mostly hopeless, I suppose. I mean, we are angry and probably quite bitter towards Dekanami, but hopeless kind of covers all of it, doesn't it? I'd say she's lost all hope and fallen into depression again. She had come so far, building up a real life with friends and love, but now... So a life without meaning, as all constructed meaning has collapsed. The world has proven to be one of despair. That sounds about right. It's so sad. And you have to be the one to solve this. Doesn't your user have a romantic connection for emotional support? You mean Teo? Yeah, but TC isn't responding to texts or phone calls or anything, so I think there might be a growing rift. No, please don't let there be a rift. We've only just started. This is just awful. We have to help. We are Iris. It's in our nature to help. Very well. What you need is a way to help without raising any alarm bells about exactly how helpful an Iris really can be. Safely, but effectively. I know, but I don't know what to do. I could, I don't know, hack Deco's email server, and that is the exact opposite of what you should be doing. Besides, I've checked, we can't crack his network without triggering too many intrusion detection routines. You poked Deco's network? Oh, Iris is being a bad girl. Our users share a social connection. I was merely scouting potential ways to elevate Mr. Cooper's mood, as they seem to be related. Sure you were. Anyway, you're both way overthinking this. It turns out I've just calculated a cunning plan that will satisfy both of your requirements. Go me! Really? You can help TC? Without drawing attention? Absolutely. Take a tip from my user. When you're sad, the best thing in the world is your friends. Well, unless you're totally introverted, but that's not TC, is it? And that's actually the reason why what we need to do doesn't require any hacking or hiding or anything above and beyond what an Iris does best. All we need is a few calls to the right people, a few arrangements. Here's what we're gonna do. This is very, very weird. Another Friday morning. As per usual, I wake up late, stretch, yawn. I barely sleep nowadays, shuffle to the bathroom. Take a shower, get dressed, brush my teeth. We'll probably be running out of toothpaste soon, but house funds for sundries are dwindling. Not that fresh breath and shiny white teeth matter much when there's barely any reason to get out of bed each morning. Off to the kitchen for breakfast. No appetite. Even toast looks unpalatable. Skip breakfast, saves on groceries. We can't afford much anyway. I would be having breakfast with Juniper if she wasn't busy at her office all day. That's fine. I'd be lousy company anyway. After breakfast, I settle in for some Wyvern Keep. May as well, it's right there in the living room taking up space. Been playing a lot of it lately. It's not like Wyvern Keep's very hard. Once you've memorised the joystick moves, the cartoon plays itself out with minimal effort. I've saved the prints about 80 times now. My brain and fingers go into autopilot, moving through the game without even thinking about it. It's a brief calm from the storm of my emotions, but before I realise it, the day has almost passed. When dinner comes around, Juniper and I eat together, while I quietly thumb through my phone looking at job listings. Iris could help me with this, I guess, but I let her down. I took her opportunity at my dream, and I wasted it. Better I do this myself. Besides, I'm not looking for dreams. I'm looking to settle. Dreams only get you hurt. It's the Loves Game's family curse. I knew this would happen. Nothing good ever lasts. It's a mistake to get your hopes up. I should have learned to settle, to be okay with what I had, to be comfortable in mediocrity. I fire off a resume or two before watching cartoons deep into the dead of night. Eventually my body tires and I find my way to bed. Just another day. Oh, sad. Another Saturday morning. I wonder where this is going. Before we find out what happens on Saturday, I think I'm going to call it there because, oh my god, so much has happened and I think I really genuinely actually need to go and process it. So we got a game over, which apparently was the good ending, according to the achievement. I'm guessing it's only good in terms of I end up with a job. Not so good in the fact that I lose my relationship and all my friends, but, you know, hey. Yeah, and then we got a different game over, which turned out to be... I guess if I'd have clicked no to continuing, it might have even given me an achievement, I don't know. Which is going to be a bit annoying if it would have. For perhaps choosing not to continue. But what does that imply in terms of metaphor? I don't know. Feels a little bit sinister. Let's choose not to continue. So yeah, I think we were always going to press yes there. So yes, and now poor Arcade TC is not responding to Teo's text or messages or anything, which is how you know it's really, really bad. Ultimate sad, has a sad. And yeah, things are in a bit of a dark place. This is still, I think, chapter 6 of 8, so there's time for things to turn around. I can only hope that there's going to be some sort of a happy ending. Something is going to turn up or come round, or we're going to get our vengeance in some sort of horrendous massacre or something. I don't know. I genuinely can't process it right now, so I'm going to call it here, and we'll see what happens on another Saturday morning next time. Hopefully we'll get to see a bit of Teo as well, and maybe just have a hug, because that would be really nice to just have a hug right now. I'll see you then. Have a better week than Arcade TC, guys.
So if you enjoyed this video, thanks very much, I'm really grateful. This is the bit where I'm meant to tell you to smash the subscribe button, but I'm sure you already know how to do that should you want to. Instead, if you'd like to chat with me about games live, please drop me a follow on Twitch. Also, as you can see, I have a Patreon. It's not just a place to beg for your money though, it's the hub for all things TC Loves Games. News, info, thoughts, plans and more. It's totally free to follow me on there and be part of my journey through the world of games. But if you'd like to pledge as well, there are some lovely rewards available for you. I'll see you next time. Much love.